Hey, what's up, guys? It's gonna get real crazy in here because this is GleeCon, and I am back once more doing a run of... This is gonna be actually our first run of Upper Blackrock Spire, y'all. And, we're gonna see how it goes, so without further ado, just freaking stay a while and listen, and, we are gonna see how we get this thing rolling here. Okay, so it looks like the group is... I'm gonna evade because it looks like we pulled... I accidentally walked into a mob. I wasn't really paying attention and just aggroed that guy. Let me drink some water. Let's see where we're at. I don't need that. Okay. So... I just switched to heals. I really don't know what's going on. I think I'm pushing to the left here based on where I saw everybody else go. And yeah, we're gonna get in this. Piece. Okay. All right. So. All right. So let me get my warriors with this bad boy. And we're gonna get these guys with a blessing of wisdom. Okay. Do I have blessing of kings? Okay, I do. Okay, that's what they want. Alright. So I'm gonna learn how to do this real quick on the fly. This is my first real experience in classic healing a raid. That's where we're gonna go here. I really don't know what's going on, so that I'm also a little bit rusty because I've been playing retail for the past week. It looks like we entered the same way you'd enter Lower Blackrock Spire and hit a, hit a little group of dudes. I have no idea what this is all about. Looks like you enter and you're fighting some... like... oh, I can't find a sight there. It's like you enter and fight like some Blackrock guys. I know that's the point. I don't know what quests we're gonna get a chance to be able to do or not do on this particular instance today. That should be okay also. Okay, I can't do anything about that. I just got locked. So, nothing I can really do there. I don't know what the, like, renaissance of, people and all the mods are. But yeah, so... what's the story of Upper Blackrock Spire? I know we want to kill General Drakkisath. I know that's part of this story. I think he's like Ren's buddy. Other than that, what's the... I don't really, we probably want to kill Ren too. We had to do all this stuff. I know that we're working our way up to unlock this will help us get our ascension or our attunement to Blackwing Lair. That's a black hand. These are all people that are all fully stunned out. Maybe this is what you need? Maybe this is some kind of boss? I don't know. truly don't know. Probably should have made sure I had my little ingredients or whatever first. And I'm just kind of watching the bars and healing my butt off. And I think that's cool, right? Alright, so I don't know what this is. Some fire guy. It says Pyroguard Emberseer is nearly at full strength. What is happening? I don't know. I just know that we should probably be buffed on protected against fire. But I don't know what this guy's doing. But welcome everybody. I hope that you've been having as good a week as you can. I don't know. Okay, he regains its power and breaks free from his bonds. Ha ha ha, thank you for freeing me, you fools. Now let me repay you by charring the flesh from your bone. Okay. Well, it looks like they killed him pretty fast. I don't need those, so I don't care about that. We did get the Eye of the Emberseer. That was for some quest. I don't know what. I'll have to look at that when it's a little bit more chill. But I needed it for something. Oh, that was that was the quest in Ajara for the dudes. For the oh, these are these eggs. We'll come back for these. I do want one, but that is the room when it's all said and done that I will be coming back to try to go in and out to get the frozen egg quest. Okay. We have 2 paladin healers right here. Yeah, so that's something... I forgot all about that quest. We're gonna have to go turn that one in, I guess. Okay, they are marking. I'm just kind of bouncing around between the heals. Alright, so we are now... I also kind of don't know. I haven't really analyzed the map very much. I just organized the group and I let everybody know, like, hey guys, I am, like, new to this whole thing, so bear with me. I forgot all about my little flash heal thing. I'm not good enough right now to even be thinking about when to stun, when to lay interrupts, crap like that. I have to learn and be better at learning. Yeah, plus I'm rusty. Probably should have gone and I didn't even know until like literally we're in the entrance, like, hey, you will be being a healer, because the priest kept being like, I could do either one, I don't know. And then I was like, I can do either one. I can do either one. So, no worries, we're both doing either one. Well, anyway, I ended up, they requested paladin heals. I don't know why that's necessarily a better thing, or not. Okay. But we're fine, as you can see, we're doing just fine. Okay. Now, I don't know about any AoE heals, so that's one different thing. They were out of my line of sight. I don't know what I just gained. Uh-oh. Okay. So the mage and priest, the lower level people, just aggroed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. I think that's like my insta with crit kind of thing. Okay, but no worries. Pulled it off just fine. I mean, plus my gear I think is pretty decent for all the healing. I've collected so much plus heals here that like when I say, oh, I could do either, I really do mean it. I kind of like healing. I just can't do DPS. I'm useless in terms of like an overall. Okay, so they did a jump. Excellent. It would appear as if the meddlesome insects have arrived just in time to feed my legion. Welcome, mortals. Yeah, when all is said and done, we will be doing whatever we can to just go back and do, you know, quests. Like, I don't know where they appear from. That actually kind of blocks how much damage they've taken. I know there is a little baby Drake around here somewhere. We can pick that up too. Oh yeah, I want one of those. Oh, can I get one of those? Okay, so that's the prototype, and now I've done that, so we can come back after and Shroust more, or we'll just do it on a second run. That was the only thing that maybe or maybe wouldn't tie us into a backup run, but that's where if you don't want to get too close. Okay, it looks like they kind of pulled some people out of there. But overall, this has not been very bad. You know, you get a group of 10, greater chance of you get multiple people know what they're doing. Alright, but we did egg freezing, so that's cool. So we will have completed 2 out of the 6 quests no matter what. I can't be upset about that. Which offhand to go with? Oh, they're just talking about... Oh, don't do that. Do you heroic strike cancel? They're getting really into this whole what kind of off healing should we be? I mean, off kind of tanking should we be doing in our life here? Okay. I got in there with them so that I can still heal them and have line of sight on heals. I feel like that was a good move for me not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Uh-oh, there's a lot of dragon eggs right here. So I'll be back here for these dragon eggs, I guess. After the fact. I can't get them because of the door. It really didn't take me as long as I thought to get a group going, so that's cool too. Uh-oh. Alright, so... Like, I've definitely 100% like done groups that are a brilliant chromatic scale. Cool. Yeah, so we'll be coming back in here to try to do the second dungeon today. Can't kill that one. Not line of sight. I don't know why I'm in here with this guy, but got SN. This is our, suppose this is one of our tanks. These people are all just about doing this stuff to get their min-max. And then there's me, who just wants to experience the story. I just want the quests. I want to do these dungeons enough time to do those quests. Yeah, again, this really just has more going on. Can't get that guy. Gotta be careful I don't get too near these eggs. But it's good to know I can go in here to these rookery eggs and maybe get enough of them. I don't know. Like I said, I might have to end up running this dungeon twice. I definitely have not been paying enough attention to 5K. Like, that's just crazy. 5,000 gold. Like, in my entire career, I barely have 1,000 gold and they haven't even bought like whatever I need to do to get my max mount. So when we do this next week, assuming we get everything that we need to get, then we are gonna wind up with, we're gonna have to have a Skullomance run at some point. Man, this is annoying. Like, this little area, it's very long. Like, that's one big, I can't get him in there now. That's definitely a big change. See, this is Ren Blackhand, and there's Nefarious. Can't get the guy in there. So is this, what is this, just drag? So Ren just seems to be sending demons after demons after demons after us? Okay. I mean, not demons, dragons. He seems to be sending black dragons. He's got this army up here. Just a bunch of Blackhand people. And these guys, Nefarious, who is Nefarian, with a cool crown, and Blackhand himself up there. The war chief, Ren Blackhand. We've got like 14 seconds left. Okay. Just trying to get these heals off where I can. Not on that side with them. No, I do not need a heavy scorpion belt patter. Not on this account. I'm having a light seizure. I'll be ready to heal you, buddy. This cannot be, Rend. Deal with these insects. Oh, that's Nefarian. With pleasure. The war chief shall make quick work of you mortals. Prepare yourselves. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna kill Rend? It took us 15 minutes to get here to fighting Rend. There's also supposedly a baby dragon somewhere where we can pick up. There's a bunch of stuff that we just haven't done. I mean, I'll look up again. We'll just. Oh, I ended up getting the heavy scorpion belt plan. Okay, there's Nefarious watching above. I don't know what Rend is doing. He's taking his sweet behind time. Come down here. This is actually, like, easier, I think, than... So far, this appears easier than a normal dungeon, because you got 10 people in here. Although, I imagine there are some mechanics. I know if you get too close to the eggs, all the baby dragons will burst out and your life will suck. I know that. Oh, Ren just ran back in there. I saw him running around in this cave. Where is he? Oh, he's gonna come out riding on a dragon? Cool. Okay. We all kind of got... All is not lost. Battle these beasts without fear. Your wounds shall be healed. Your wounds I shall heal. Be renewed, heroes. That's Valestraz. So we rescued Valestraz. She was riding on him. And we got... No. 65 boots. No, 26 boots. Um... 20 stam. That's agreed. That's a tanky kind of thing. Alright. Okay, so maybe that's some kind of tank. I did a need on the... This guy's talking about his dog needs to go out. Winning the sword. It's wild on that tune. Who won it? I did not win the boots. That's okay. Alright. So, there is a baby dragon around here somewhere. I don't know where. If we look at where the quests are, like, what's it look like for us right now? It looks like we are in this room, 5, which is Warchief, Ren, Blackhand, and Gith. It's an offhand sword. That's a cool... I see. I can't use offhand swords. Alright, so we still have... Oh, 6. Obby is down here. Is the baby dragon in here? That's the baby dragon. Because we probably just need a couple guys. Like, we could probably handle that one. That's our little baby dragon quest right there. I'll pick that up. That's good that I just happened to look at that. So that was one of the other things we definitely needed. So next week we can be on the lookout for saving that. Going and talking to the Blue Dragonflight. Next week will be like an intermission style episode. I don't need that crap. I need to talk to Albie. I am badly injured. You'll be okay, Albie. Your assailants have been terminated. Listen, human, listen well. The Dragon Riders came in the night, mounted atop the Black Flight. They struck fast and with deadly precision, taking young whelps such as me and escaping under the veil of darkness. I watched in horror as they used my brothers and sisters in their experiments. From our essence would be created the chromatic flight. Continue, please. Nefarian had ordered that unsuitable subjects be destroyed immediately, but these wretched beasts would not do so without first inflicting an ample amount of torture. When we were thoroughly broken, they would round up what remained and throw us to these thugs. Our bodies used as instruments in their sick game, thrown into the lava or worse, to the open and waiting arms of the bloodthirsty legion below. Horrifying. You came along just as they were about to throw me to the fiends below. For that I thank you. Perhaps, we of the Blue Flight can assist you further. You've come this far, human, risked much. Will you go a ways further to battle Nefarian and his legion of Blackrock? Okay, then you pick up the quest. The Major Protectorate. Travel to Kalimdor, human. I mean, I can just read it right here. Travel to Kalimdor, human. Our flight makes its home in the frigid landscapes of Winterspring. Once you reach Winterspring, find the caves of Maztharil. Upon the icy floors of Maztharil, you'll find cobalt runes. Hold one of my scales and stand upon a rune, and you shall be transported to Hala, our Major Protectorate. Give her the scale so that she may scry what it is I have seen and felt here in this doomed place. Okay, cool. So number 7 is the Beast. I do not know. What else do we need? We need General Drakkisath. Blood of the Black Dragon Champion. No idea. There's also... I don't know what the heck the Beast is. So we are right here. What's the Beast? Then that's Blackwing Lair. And there's General Drakkisath. Oopsie, wasn't really paying attention, guys. Sorry. Okay, either he's back or we went on without him. He must be back. Oh, you know what? I didn't mess with it today, but this is classic, so we're not having issues. But I heard that. Yeah, that guy's. I heard LVY is back up and going, so I'll have to mess with that before we make our next episode Wednesday. That's good to know. So this is, yeah, this is just a Talon Guard. This is a mob, but I would imagine Drakkisath looks something like this. Cool. Is that Drakkisath? Can't tell. I can't quite get my... No, he's a Rage Talon Dragon. I can see the target of my target there. Alright, so here we go. We go down. Blackwing Lair, I think, is to the north. Maybe you need some kind of attunement. I don't know the story there. This is not a super long... I think we're getting close to the end. Again, I don't know what the beast is. I think the... Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck happened to me there? The other healer got me. Somehow I aggroed someone. I didn't even see aggro going on me like that. Okay. Now, we did have a few tanks. Now, the tanks are always after the same crap. Like, so I feel like at this stage of the game, since I'm not competing with their little tankliness, then tanks are a little bit less annoying. Because go for it, guys. Go for the same. There's another Rage Talon Guard. Just also, if you're geared and volunteering for Upper Blackrock Spire, the chances are you are more likely to be able to hop in this, but it's not guaranteed. Okay. Yeah. So this is down in this room. I do think we need the beast. I think there's a attunement type of thing. So I think it's cool that we killed Ren, but I also, like, historically, there's one of all these scales. Like, we didn't get any... Like, there's a separate quest, I think, for the Horde to get his actual head. That's a whole different thing. Uh-oh, that mage fully pulled. Alright, so... We should have 3 minutes left on our... Alright, looks like our other guy's back, though. Alright, so I don't know what the story is here. What is this room? I don't know. There's the beast. I think this is the one that you skin. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so yeah, this is... I think I just got hit by... Why did I get pulled? Who knows? What is up with this room here? Uh-oh. I was gonna say, did the hunter just... Oh, they got him. No. Nope. I think that's the little Skinner guy. I don't know what's going on back in here. I'm so tiny. It pulled out so much. So I think, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the Skinner thing. Okay. I might as well give everybody else rebuffs. I need to buy more of those talisman thingies. Yeah, we are doing the 0.5 boss. Yeah, so that's right. So they said, yeah, it is. Oh. So this is Lord Valthalak. So this is, I guess, the Hunter's Mega Quest. Alright, so I had to use my little... Oh. I was killed. Dang. I've gone easy on you thus far, but now you bore me. Witness the power of despair. Yikes. I don't know... Dang. Well, they've got one healer left and the hunter. Wahaha, what is this pathetic spectacle I see before me? Well, what are we waiting for? I hunger and you look as if you may make for a passable appetizer we have to release. Alrighty, so we wiped on that 0.5 hunter boss. Yeah. Yeah, so, alright, that's our group right there. So, we're gonna have to walk back in. Unfortunately, this is gonna hurt our time. And I don't know if it's going to help us with the... Like, I don't know if we're going to run out of time to get the freezing oscilloscope or whatever. What's our record on? Because that'll give us... We've been going 35 minutes, so it's not that crazy. Because we've already beaten the beast. If you look at this, all we have left really is General Drakkisath, because we're not doing Blackwing Lair. I didn't even see minions. Alright, so I need to... So I'll pull back even more and dedicate just to the Alex guy. And it should be... Alright, so here we go here. Alrighty. We hug the left side. I mean, because we were kind of close, but you never know. It could be like, alright, we do a tweak to it, and then everybody's okay. Or it could be completely opposite, where it's like, oh, now everything sucks. Really, it truly could go either way. Because now, like, my buffs are all stripped, whatever buffs I still had. So we will just check that. So this is the Hall of Binding. We come around, we make this loop. So far, it's pretty linear. Make sure you don't touch those eggs. But yeah, like right here, we should be good. Somebody had less gear on? Why would you not be in max gear, bro? What are they, like, pulling their punches or something? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess the Blessing of Salvation isn't as good as King's. Think about it in the end. Alright, so now we've jumped over. We're back to where those little baby dragons were. We're now coming back to this little main fork in the road. We already went over and killed the beast. Okay, we gotta just wait for everybody to be here. Okay, so we're just waiting. Yeah, I don't know where the priest is at. Get lost. I'm not sure. There he is right there. 120k life, Lord Valthalak. Gray. I mean, they're committed, I'm sure. Where is the orchid at? On my way. What? Probably in here? Alright, after this, I think we're mostly done. Where? From where? There they are. Okay. I'll add some extra shadow resist. Okay. I didn't realize he was doing shadow damage. It looked like he was doing lightning damage. I really felt like, it doesn't matter, but... I don't really need mana. That's not going to help me. Okay, I think I'm good. I could keep this open in case I want to have, like, a bag. I don't even know what I could do. Alright, let's get Fort out and we can go. Alright. Okay. So I gotta prep this guy. Go for it, rah-rah. I'm gonna stay as far away from this dude as I can. And spread out. Okay. Yeah, that's as far as I can be from him. Tank it, bro. Yeah, he's got to be the one I focus on the most. Okay. So the little minions got me on that one, but I did break it. Okay, so he was cleaving us pretty good. He's only about halfway through. What the heck? Oh, man. Yeah, so that was... It didn't even matter. It was... They got him. Good job. A healing ring with plus 16. Oh, I should have this 18 heals. I'm gonna greed that. It's okay, they can have it. Now that's pretty cool. Plus 7 stam. That's not as good as my little thing. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Okay, so we lived. Cool. The life-giving gem saved him. Good job. Okay. Okay. So now we just have to kill the general, I believe. And we should be good. But good to know. Yeah, that guy, he got you. Alright, so we're now going, we just did this beast room, so we're now going straight ahead here. Yep. Skull and X first. Good on them. Okay. Go for it. Alright, I'm out of buffs, so cool. Got these 2 packs, and then we're gonna go get the general. And find out. So, there's a couple things we haven't done. We do need the Blood of the Black Dragon Champion. Doomrigger's Clasp. Do not know where either of those are coming from. A chamber. The Hall of Fortune. Alright, I'll ask about it and just see. Whatever we can get, the better. But I'm not gonna, like... Man. Not gonna really stress it. Holy cow. Doggy. Yikes. Man. Those things hit hard. I guess I could have thrown, like, a bubble on him, man, but... Oh, Doomrigger's class was in lower Blackrock Spire? Oh. I don't know. Well, we'll see. They're already seeming like, yeah, I don't know what, I mean, they truly are hitting, like... Where's my... Oh, my stun's at front. I was like, where's my stun? Yeah, this time they're a lot... We handled that one a lot better. Okay. Yeah, he pulled. He's just a lot squishier. Man, you really... I guess you just really need your tanks to be, like, freaking OP in this. Or it's like the other thing says, where you need, like, 2 tanks. Like, you basically need 1 tank for each dude, and you split the party. Interesting. Okay, so who is this guy? Oh, a Blackhand Assassin. So they knew. They kept shooting that flare. They knew there was a person coming. Alright, so... We are almost to the last guy. You cross this bridge. And... should be able to... Alright, so this is a pack of 4. These guys are just, I guess, all just really strong? I don't know. At first it seemed okay, but now as we've hit this very, very end, like, these guys do not play around. We have 3 strong, tanky dudes. We've got 4 fighters. And... it is... Alrighty. There's Rage Talon Captain. Oh man, there's a whole little room here. This is the Spire Throne. There's a pack. This is a tough little set here. So yeah, definitely much more linear. Yeah, I'm guessing you do. You just want to pull the whole freaking squad. He's building threat with, like, engineering bombs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this is it's definitely more intense. Definitely intense, trying to heal at this level. Definitely more intense. It's just a whole other thing. Like, your focus is something entirely different. You're reactive the whole time instead of focusing on your own kind of... Like, tanks, it seems like it's mostly about setup and planning, and then there is some reacting, being able to react in the moment. But, and then with DPS, you are, you know, just focusing on your rotation and then trying to avoid any kind of overt mechanics. But with healing, you are 100% like just constantly in a state of reaction. Yeah, I gotta rotate that one in more. Okay. Yeah, so when you're in this type of like this level, like, it really doesn't matter. All of the... like, a couple seconds of a stun really can help your tanks and DPS whittle someone down, so it makes, like, Hammer of Justice seem really a lot more impactful. Okay, I guess we're pulling that room too. Oh, there he is right there. The boss is literally right there. So you probably want to pull everything. Oh, he's doing a full count on that one. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then if you can just get them through that first part, it's really just like getting over the edge till you can take like a guy down, because it does get progressively easier if you can survive the first wave. Unless there's like rage mechanics or anything, you know, then sure. There can be, or like one of the things I like to play Slay the Spire a lot. That's another scaling mechanics or something that you have to deal with a lot in that, and it's a little like a DPS race. I do think I need to drink another one of my juices. All right, so this is where this dude is at. I don't know where the clasp is. I do not know where the blood of the Black Dragon Champion is. Okay, that is the same one. We need General Drakkisath. Gonna try to kite the boss. Okay. Run him into the beast's room. Okay. Alright, so. Crap. Alright. I'm blowing through all my cooldowns on this fight. Okay. There's General Drakkisath. Okay, so we kited him away from his ads so we could take his ads out. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm out of mana. We got him. Ooh, I think I actually have that Lightforge set. That's cool. All this plate, that I don't need. I will greed on this since I ran this as a healer. There's the blood of the Black Dragon Champion. Alright. What is this? That's a tune. This is the Rookery. This is where you started? Is this where you go to get the other thing? Yeah, where's Doomringer's clasp? They're shouting that the clasp is over here. Where? They're at the clasp? Where? Where? I don't see it. Oh, what the heck? I don't see the clasp. Oh, it's over there. I see it now. Okay, so I'm gonna let myself die. Okay, because, well, I don't want to... We're gonna see what we can see here. Well, you know what? I'm honestly cooked if I die anyway. So I might as well... take the red sickness. Alright, so... what would be the fastest? To walk through the mountain? I think it would be the fastest would be to fly over. And I'm still the raid leader, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't reset. We're gonna find out.
If one of them dark iron gets near to me, they'll taste my...
But there's absolutely a world where it's too late.
Can I send you, lass?
We have been playing for just over an hour. So there's absolutely a world where it's too late. But basically because by the time we get in there, it's gonna be like 5 more minutes. So we need to... I don't even care about this one right now. I'm not going to turn it in. The only thing we have to turn in is egg freezing. Because egg freezing leads to the follow-up egg collection, which is the one we need for the Scholomance quest. So I would really like to try to sneak in and get it. So we need to run up here, pick that quest up, then run back into Blackrock Mountain. So that was pretty good. All things considered... Oh no, I missed this one. The Demon Forge. Find Gorolok Anvilcrack, slay him, use the bloodstained pike upon his corpse, then you'll find the unforged rune-covered breastplate. I totally missed that quest. Yeah, there's just too much going on. So let's look at the Demon Forge. That really is a quest that... we can't mess with. Okay, so... the first room after the Father Flame. Gotcha, we skipped him. Alright, so we're gonna have to run this dungeon one more time. So now I don't really super duper care if we get the eggs. I'm gonna try it anyway, just to avoid having to do it on a future quest. Because then the next run that we do will just have to be a run for just this Demon Forge. Plus whatever else. I don't think there's a lot else that I have to do. So if you look at... oh, I didn't even open it yet. Let's go. Oops. Let's go to... okay. Feels slow, but whatever. I mean, it was overall, it's pretty successful. So if you look at what we had to do today, okay, Drakefire Amulet, we have completed. General Drakkisath's Demise, we have completed. Excellent. Black Hand's Command. Have no idea where you get that quest. What's the deal? So we already screwed that one up. That's the attunement. So yeah, right behind you. I saw that thing. Alright. So do you pick it up from him? Like, I saw that little blue thing. So we can go explore that too while we're running about. But I definitely saw that. I saw that thing. Yeah, we're taking such a slow time. So maybe we can sneak in there. It really, truly is going to be close. Depending on how much, because it was, like I said, we are, depending on, like, 106. Is the spawn timer right at an hour? If so, we're probably just over. But can we pull by and sneak by a couple guys? Maybe. Because all we have to do is get into one of those egg rooms and we're all set. So here she is, egg freezing.
The Burning Steps is a dangerous place.
We contested. Did you test the oscilloscope? It worked? Splendid, I knew it would. While you were gone, I was working on a new version of the...
While you were gone, I was working on a new version of the oscilloscope. This one has a much longer range. Here, you can have one in case you go back to Blackrock Spire. Adventurer, I'm finally ready for real samples of dragon eggs. Here, take this electronic module. It's designed to extract a dragon egg and prepare it for transport. Go back to the rookery and use the module to collect eggs. And don't forget to freeze them first, or they might hatch before you can collect them. When you have enough eggs, bring them to me.
Alright, so... I don't really know what... I think to get into Upper Blackrock Spire, you needed the ring, and you needed to have the fire elemental dude, maybe? Because otherwise, I don't know at what point did we open up the dungeon to use the ring. Luckily, we have it. If I had a stealth class, I would feel really good about this. But like I said, I completely missed the Demon Forge. So, that means we are going to need to run this dungeon again. Alright, also, if I can't find, the Demon Forge is a two-parter. Oh no, that's the one I missed. If I can't find... What if they chase somebody? Black Hand's Command. If I screwed that one up, we're going to have to get that one too. So let's see, that's 2. Doomer's class we have, and delivery to Ridgewell, that should be fine. Have it. We just did this, egg freezing. That whole chain will come out after I run into Scholomance again. We just picked up, and that opens a whole chain. That quick piplet is going to become and all of those things. That's going to be part of the Vanity Project. Man, I'm at 35%. So this was not the best run. It was whatever. It is what it is. We did have the group get us through. The goal right now is to try to get egg collection, and I would like to pick up Black Hand's Command. So looking at that, what do people say? I kind of don't want to mess about too much. I want to be able to get in there. You loot the letter from the guy on the right. Oh. Before you enter Upper Blackrock Spire. Read the letter. Kill the thing. Oh. The letter from the quartermaster. Oh my gosh. And then you complete it by doing that thing. Okay. So, that quartermaster guy we saw out front, you get that letter from him. Yikes. I looked at that guy and I was like, huh, who's he? So let's see if we can get the eggs. And because then, if we can, we might be able to go turn in that quartermaster quest. Like, we maybe could bop out and turn it in. But it doesn't really matter, because I have to go, we have a second run anyway. So we're already kind of cooked. I was hoping we could maybe do this in one. I was wrong. Because I suck. Alright, let's see. Can I get through here, or did these guys... If these guys already respawned, we are also cooked. They sure did. Yep. Okay, so we're cooked out here. I cannot do anything, but that's okay, because I can just get those eggs as I am doing my second run. The thing is, I want to get this guy. I'll just ask this crowd if they want to help me kill the quartermaster real quick so I can get this Blackwing Lair attunement. They're going to help me do it. Awesome. Okay, so... Awesome. So that was nice of them. So that was good. So they helped me get it. So we were... So now we're at least set up. We've got this letter, Blackhand's command. A letter of command from Ren Blackhand. Imbecile, I hold very little faith in your ability to prevent outsiders from accessing the Master's lair. In the very likely event of your death, this orb has its own failsafe built into it to prevent outsiders from teleporting directly into Blackwing. Only those with the mark of Drakkisath branded upon their hand may make use of this orb. Thankfully, Drakkisath is not nearly as competent as you, Quartermaster. He guards the brand himself. War Chief Ren Blackhand. P.S. Destroy this letter, idiot. Alright, so that's it. That's all we can really do today. So we're going to have to do the... I screwed up. You could have accomplished this in one run if you were a little faster, less than an hour, because then you could go back and get the eggs. If I paid attention and got the soul-stained pike, and if I got the little orb after. So now that I have that thing, I should have paid attention to that, first of all. So let's go to our spreadsheet here. So this Drakkisath, Blackhand's command, should be known that this is a drop quest you should do beforehand. Okay, so what did we do today? We just picked up this quest. We are now on to Upper Blackrock Spire, so we're going to go ahead and put a few more here. It might not be that long, but we, in actuality, what we did was we completed egg freezing, and we picked up egg collection for next time. And then we just picked up Blackhand's command. So Demon Forge is a blacksmithing. We can't do it. Today, the only one we actually completed for all the way through. So next week, we're going to run this dungeon one more time. We are going to pick up... I mean, we have some of these great things we can turn in right now. And I'm honestly not very... There's nothing to turn in here. I really should have turned in a couple of those quests. Why not? Well, I was thinking to myself, oh, well, how are we doing on record time here? Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we're not that bad. I guess just so I can get it out of the way, let's go, we'll fly back over and turn in a couple of those things. Alright, first I want to repair. Because we've got, this is short compared to the, that cost me 3 gold. Well, the gun got me back 1. Oh, we need to buy... I don't need that, so that's 1.5. Okay, Obby scale we're not going to mess with. This is collecting the dragon eggs. These are the other evil things. That's it. That's all we can really turn in. That's the bloodstained pike. Claim the promised soul. Oh, I actually have it. For the demon's forge.
Be careful.
Soul-stained pike. Slay him and use the bloodstained pike upon his corpse. Gotcha. Oh, have a... Alrighty, so what do we got here? General, if we go back there, we have Blackhand's Command, which we can't turn in until the end. Then we have those two to turn in. Matron Protectorate is out and about. Where's Doomrigger's Clasp turned in? Mayara Brightwing? Oh, those are those two. So, where's Drakefire Amulet turned in? Oh, is that like out there in the desert? Oh. There we go. No, that's not the right one. Ah, the Eye of the Emberseer. So, let's see. Eye of the Emberseer, that's a Jara. We got to turn that one after. General Drakkisath's Demise, we can go turn in right now. Major Protectorate is Winter Spring. We'll go get that one after. Doomrigger's Clasp, we can also turn in right now. What about Blackhand's Command? Blackhand's Command's up in the dungeon. Drakefire Amulet. Where am I turning that in? That is also turned into the lady in Winter Spring, which we're not going to do that right now. Those require a little bit... Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let's also go to the mailbox, because the guy that did last week that let us go into Dire Maul Tribute, he sent me an email, so hopefully it is just like a cordial missive. Oh, thanks for the tip. When the looting gets tough, the tough get looting. That's all he really said. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping it was actually going to be. I was hoping it was going to be like, you did not pay enough for your money, or for the service, or because I think I ended up tipping like 50 gold or something like that. But it was, I got 2 blues out of it. For this instance here, I did not get any of the loot that I needed on. Nothing. So, I guess I'm going to re-equip my solo gear here. Yeah. Okay. So just to wrap it up, just so that I don't have those extra 2 things in the inventory,
Where is it?
let's go ahead and fly back over to Morgan's Vigil. Alright, so next week we will be doing a second run. Hopefully I'll learn a little more. I'll become a little better at... Oh, crap. Well, I'll be going back to Stormwind after. I hope I notice this. That I need to... Let me put these things. These Symbol of Kings. I need to put that right there so I remember that I need to go get it. Yeah, or actually I'll just get right back on the flight path, and you guys just don't need to help me. But it's been pretty, or I mean, watch it happen. But this has been pretty good. So we do have other things we can turn in. So yeah, we're gonna have to do one more, and then, so that's next week. Actually, next week there is a solid chance we're gonna have an intermission week fully, and we will run the Valentine's Day quests. And then the following week, we are going to most likely run... We're going to need 2 days of running the Lunar Festival. So we're going to have to really plan the calendar out. Let's look at the classic WoW calendar, actually. Let's see what we got here. WoW Classic calendar. Okay, let's see what we got. Events, not raid reset. Let's see what we got. I don't know why I have to. Not Miss Pandaria Classic. World events. No, I need a world event. 2026. Where are we getting this from? This is Zockify. Where can I see? I want to actually see. Lunar Festival. 2025. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to find out when it is this year. Okay, we landed. That's fine. Yeah, I want to see when is the events this year. WoW events 2026 calendar. Okay, so why does it say 2027? All right, so it looks like Lunar Veil is approximately the 16th through the 2nd. So we will have 2 weeks, really, to complete Lunar Veil. So we got to be, like, on it. Lunar Festival, and that's gonna be, and Love is in the Air. It looks like it starts the week before. So I believe I read this before also. So Noble Garden, I don't think we have much to worry about in terms of classic for some of these other ones. I think we're okay. So yeah, it looks like next week we're okay. Because next week is going to be like January, whatever, 3rd or something like that. I mean, February. Because what is it right now? It's 26. Yeah, so February 2nd. I think we're actually okay. So next week we will get a chance to run this one more time. But then we're going to be on hiatus for probably 3 weeks while we do Love is in the Air. And then it's really slow doing the Lunar Festival. So I will squeeze in 3 episodes. I don't know exactly the timeline on both. I'm going to have to really plan out the map. I really thought there was a way to look at the map in-game. I wish there was an official 2026 WoW Classic calendar. Not the holiday calendar. Jeez, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Holidays. Lunar Festival starts the 16th. They always start on a Tuesday. And Love is in the Air is the 2nd. Cool. Excuse me. I mean, it's the 9th. It's the 9th. Right. Okay, so we have 1 week of safety. Then we'll do a week where we do Love is in the Air. That will only take us 1 episode to do both factions. And then we'll have 2 weeks. The day it starts, and then the week after to fully do Lunar Festival. And then the next one there's not really a lot. It does look like Children's Week in April and Noble Garden, but I don't think there's actually quests. If you look at my spreadsheet for world events. Oh, I don't even have them listed. So that's poop. We already did all the Winter Veil, all the New Year's. I started Love is in the Air, but I never actually did them with you guys. All right, so anyway, next week we're good to go. And then that gives us 2 more quests. Okay, so let's do this one. Doomrigger's clasp.
Need help?
Do you have the clasp, Contessa? My patron will pay very handsomely for
You
it.
found it! So the rumors were true.
1 gold.
Thank you, adventurer. My patron, Count Remington Ridgewell, will be quite
Not
pleased
even.
to see this addition to this collection. I have packaged Doomrigger's clasp into a crate,
Which we need to
suitable
go
for
there anyway.
shipment to Stormwind. Adventurer, you have been extremely helpful. Can I ask you for one last favor? Deliver the crate to Count Remington Ridgewell. You will find him in the Keep of Stormwind. I am sure he'll be very pleased to see what you have for him.
Alright.
Surely we will strike against their dragon lords next.
That
Well
is-
done, brave soldier of the Alliance. Well done indeed.
That okay, so this is arcane resistance, armor, chance to dodge. It's good for tanks. But this is a pretty nice
Go with honor, friend.
trinket for this. Parry with 20. Yeah, so we're going to take this right here. Now I think we can actually take this off. Right? Or do I not have a healing trinket? That off. Because that's a good one for healing. No, it's not. Okay. Chance to parry? No. I guess this is technically still better as a healer. Yikes. Alright, well let's go turn in the other one. We have again, it's not a very far flight path. And then I can remember I'm really afraid I'm gonna forget to buy my Symbol of King, so. Alright, let's mark those off. So great. So we turned in Doomrigger's clasp. Cool. That one's done. I like it. And then that picked up delivery to Ridgewell, which we're gonna go turn that one in too. That's just like talking to some dude. And then we also turned in General Drakkisath's Demise. It's a great one. Cool. Alright, so Blackhand's Command, we should be able to complete the next dungeon. Egg collection. Egg collection. So what we will do, so next week we're going to run that dungeon. Upper Blackrock Spire. It'll be cool. And I will specify that I need to do the Demon Forge. So let's look at this Demon Forge. The Demon Forge. WoW Classic and see. Okay, so it says I was the same thing as you, 300, I thought that said 300 pounds, level 60. All that, and it worked fine for me. I can confirm, blacksmithing is it. Anvil Crack is in Upper Blackrock Spire, the first room after the Father Flame thing. Okay, let's get off of this. So, Upper Blackrock Spire Classic Guide. Let's see where the flame. Not interested. This thing is all I need. Going down to the map. Okay. So you enter the entrance, then you. Who's Pyroguard Emberseer? I don't even know who that is. Doomrigger's clasp is right there in the beginning, which you jump down to. We already got it. I do not know what the Pyroguard Emberseer is, unless he's the guy that opens it up. Goraluk Anvil Crack. That's the dude we need. Ba 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 ba. People are just talking about whatever. Okay, so after you kill this Goral Anvil Crack guy. Alright, we already landed. So anyway, I'll do some research to make sure we get it. And the only other thing is, after we kill Rend, I need the, we need the second part of the quest, whatever that is. So when I advertise, we're going to advertise just that. None of these quests are available in Classic anymore, but, so it's interesting, it's good that we're seeing it. So what did we see as we recap today's episode? Well, we went into the Blackrock Spire, we saw Rend, and he was working with a guy that was sending tons of baby black dragons at you. and also his horde. You end up killing that dude, and you end up fighting his actual real leader, which was a black Draconid, and he runs off. And so that gives you the opportunity to get to the very end. We got a letter where they're like, don't let people go in here, and it's obvious that Nefarian is the real leader of all of this, and we're almost to it.
You need something?
I was told the messenger would come with a gift from Blackrock Spire. Are you she?
Ah, so you are she. You have my thanks, adventurer. And if you didn't already know, the gratitude of a noble in the house of Ridgewell is nigh worth a king's ransom.
So these aren't so good. The crit chance is cool, but yeah.
Have a good one.
I mean, I'll take the 6 gold, but nothing special there. So that's it. Delivery to Ridgewell, whoopity-doo-dah. We're still doing these little breadcrumbs, so okay. Cool. Alright, so if you look, we're getting there. So we are going to turn in this one, but it's done. Next time we're going to focus on those 2 and this one, which will allow us to, on the follow-up, turn in these. We're going to turn in these and mess with all of this stuff, but probably for everything from here down is going to go on the Vanity Project. I will not officially take these and put them on Vanity Project until my shaman runs it. Because when the shaman runs it, I think it's a lot easier. I think we'll basically run it once for a couple quests here, and then we will have a lot of 1 or 2 episodes of side stuff before we go back and do it again. But as you saw, it wasn't that bad. And then we will run the Molten Core raid once. And when we do it, we'll grab these things and turn them all in one time. So things will be okay there. So just guessing, looking at our future, I know we have 1, 2, 3, because we've got a Skullman's run coming up. Plus, I just laid out 3 weeks of holiday content, so we're looking 6 weeks from now. We'll start the Horde run, then we'll do 1, probably 2, 3, 4. So we're looking at 10 weeks from now, and then we'll hit probably Molten Core. Not sure exactly where that drops, so that's 11 weeks. That's just a 1 run we'll do. We'll do Onyxia's Lair. So that's 12 weeks from now. And then we will run our epic quests. So let's call that 3 weeks, so 15, plus probably a holiday in there. We'll call it 16 weeks. And then we will have an Alterac Valley Warsong Gulch. We're going to just do from each faction 1 time each, but that's still 4 weeks if you think about it. So that brings us to 20 weeks from now before we are opening up Blackwing Lair, because with us doing this just once per week, which also opens up Darkmoon Fair. So we'll take a Darkmoon Fair, that'll be 21 weeks. Blackwing Lair will just be 1 run, that's 22 weeks. And then that will open up Zul'Grub, which is this stuff. Zul'Grub, we're just going to do 1 run for fun. So that's 23, and then that will open up in Arathi Basin. So 2 more weeks, that brings us to 25. We'll have a day where we do the fishing at that time too. We're just going to run it once and try our best. That's 26. Because everything we don't hit, I'm not quitting forever. We're just flipping it back around and going to the Vanity Project. The Dragons of Nightmare, we will try to run and get a group on. Okay, if we do, that's great. That's 27. And then finally, that will open up Silithus. So approximately 5 months from right now. So as February, March, April, May, and June. So midsummer. In midsummer, we will finally be on the final zone, Silithus. By then, we will have long blasted past all of that. This is just a side thing. It's just taking too long. There is a world where I can cover some of these quests as we do other things, but it is what it is. So it's kind of staggered. We're going slightly out of order now, and that is what it is. When we get to Silithus, that'll take us a few weeks, maybe a month to get through Silithus. And by then we'll really be getting very close. Then there will be the Encourage war effort. So that'll probably, honestly, I think it's very grindy. Probably at least another month, maybe 2 months. So we're going to be looking at like September, October. We run the Ruins of Encourage once, cool. The Temple of Encourage would just run once, cool. And these, I do want to run those, though. That'd actually be cool. So by the time it'll be like end of the game. Actually, Valentine's Day I'm going to skip it and do it out of order because I don't want to necessarily wait. But that Valentine's Day didn't actually open up until Gates and Ruins of Encourage. So we're just kind of doing those out of order because we don't want to wait a whole calendar year. All right. So it really probably will not be until November. So 9 months from now before our characters may be running Naxxramas. But by then we should be much stronger with a lot of cool other things. It's going to be slow. It is what it is, but we should. The Encourage war effort really just has these things for Horde. Right around this time, our Horde character is going to drop off. And then we'll open up those vanity projects. So by near the end of the year, we should wrap it up. And then by the time we hit 2027, if the world still exists by then, we are then going to go back in and hit these other things. Invaders, Scourge Stones, Corruptors, Scourge Stones. I think we actually already have those done. But we should get more turned in. I think we have everything we need. We'll do it for fun. The mantles and chromatic mantles of the dawn, all that stuff. All right, so look at that. We talked our way into a normal time. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. Next time we play, it'll be back there in Upper Blackrock Spire, so be prepared. Hopefully, that was the first time I've ever run this dungeon. Hopefully I'm better next time. That's all you can do is hope to be better every day, every week in life. Thank you guys. Stay safe out there. All power to the people. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe, 5x5.